Who are some of the prominent activist women in this period?
Well, some of them, of course, date back to the early period and carry on through. So Elizabeth Gurley Flynn, we saw her as a young woman attached and attracted to the industrial workers of the world, who moves in the 1930s and finally becomes a Communist Party member. Communism then, of course, being not only not illegal, but a perfectly acceptable form of political protest. And there are others like Clara Lemlich-Shavelson, who begins as a union organizer, who we saw as one of the sparks of the uprising of 1909-10, who goes on to marry and have children and emerges in the 1920s and late 1920s and the 1930s also as a communist, eager to continue to organize workers. One can think of others like Mother Bloor, whose name was Ella Reeve Bloor, and why she's called Mother Bloor probably reflects the fact that she was the mother of 4 children, I believe. And she's an anarchist rather than a communist, and but still, spends her lifetime as an organizer. For all these women, whether you would call it work, I'm not sure. Certainly it's unpaid work, and it is the vocation to which they dedicate their lives. That is, what they really want to do is to change the world in which they live. And for them, that vocation is work. And in the 1930s, such vocation, such commitments to vocation were possible, perhaps because everybody was poor, perhaps because money was and could not be for many people, a middle-class life could not be for many people the object of their lives. And so these women, like many others, became committed to changing the world around them.